Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's multifaceted messages from your angels. And today I'm going to be sharing multifaceted manifestations oracle cards. I'm going to be sharing some inspiration from the angels. These are some healing angel cards. We also have some angel cards. And we also have some mini angel cards. And if you stay around till the end, you're also going to receive a lucky angel number, which will guide you and give you direction in where it is you're headed on your day today. So I have our beautiful crystal here to enhance the energy. And we're going to tune into all the energies that are around you, especially your angelic guides and any loved ones that want to connect and maybe bring through some messages and some intuitive guidance for you. What we want to do is just take a nice, quiet, deep breath. And just tune into the energy that you feel guided to. I'm going to show you a few different decks that you can choose from. So today is all about Motivational Monday and motivation with your angels and the oracles. So like I said, I will be sharing cards from the Multifaceted Manifestation deck for oracle messages. We'll be pulling in some angel cards, and we will also be using this deck of angel cards. We'll also be using the little mini angel cards as well, which will be clarifiers to help you see what you need to know and what the angel, your intuition, is actually working to guide you with today. So without further ado, let's get started. So take a nice deep cleansing breath. And we're just going to call in the angelic realms, the angels, any beings of light and love, any of your loved ones in the spirit world, and your higher intuition, your higher self, and whatever it is that you need to know for today's multifaceted manifestation messages, which will have to do with motivation for your Monday. So thank you for being here. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so. I'm Lisa, the multifaceted medium, and we're going to get started. So I've already pre-shuffled all these decks. So what I'm going to do is just situate these cards. We're going to do a pick three. And so I'm going to pull three of each one, and we're going to put a little story together for you guys of what you need to know for your highest and best good. And let's see, we're going to do a few of these. 1, 2, and 3. And I didn't share this with you guys, but I'm going to actually pull a little tarot card and add it in there for good measure, right? For bonus. And it's always good to know, have some guidance of where we're headed. So this one just fell, and so I'll just share it with you. It's the Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups is you must focus on the direction you want to go in order that you might find yourself, or you might find yourself lost in daydreams. Like if you don't have a direction you're headed, you might find that you feel lost in daydreams, and you're maybe somebody who daydreams a lot and doesn't get yourself focused or motivated. Emotions are high. This card will often show up. So your best course of action is to let yourself feel, but don't lose sight of your primary purpose. So as we move into these cards today, take what you can and leave the rest. I had not shuffled these, so I'll do that real quick. Allow yourself to birth new inspiration into whatever it is you're feeling. Allow your soul to speak to you. And as we pull these cards today, see what aligns with you, what feels right, and what serves your highest and best good. And we are also going to pull another angel message just because it feels good. And we'll do one more of these. A lot of messages. Okay, so you have deck 1, which will be these messages. I'm just going to turn them so I can hold them all together. Then we have deck 2, which will be these lovely messages. Oops, I can get them all together here. And then deck 3, which will be these lovely messages. So whatever you are feeling drawn to for your highest and best good, we're going to say go with it, right? So deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. So take a moment now, just take a nice deep breath and ask for the number of which deck that you'd like to see being pulled for you. So is it deck number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3? Okay, now that you have your number, let's move forward into where it is that we're going to start with these. So deck number 1. So the message is here. If you were drawn to deck number 1, the first message is to dream on. This is a card of creativity. This is a card that focuses your intuition, on what it is that is actually possible for you. So I'm going to suggest to you to keep a dream journal or some type of a journal. The idea is to continue your dreams. So it could be an actual dream journal or it can be a daydream journal where you put those dreams out there. But then again, like that Knight of Cups was saying, to focus on those dreams. So keep that dream journal to kind of track your progress. And also the subconscious thoughts that come up, they can be underlying messages. So think of the way your subconscious speaks to you. It may not be of the highest and best good, and maybe it's not of the light, right? So maybe you need to focus on something that could flip the switch to make it sound a little more positive so that you can move forward in your creativity or what it is you're trying to do. So that is the first message, to continue to dream on. Maybe listen to some good music, maybe some Aerosmith, whatever that is for you. So this next card also from the angels is transience. So this is a really powerful message that nothing stands still in time. This is a message of things are constantly moving. We're always in that state of flux where things are always moving forward, moving forward. Nothing stays the same. Things fall apart. But when they fall apart, it's really so things can fall together. So knowing that things are ever changing in your life and that transience is part of your path. And when you don't know where things are headed, you often fear. So the message from your angels, now these were angel and oracle cards, but this one is an angel card. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well, accept my love, and allow it to dissolve any and all fear. And I love to share that fear is false evidence that appears real, but actually really isn't. So if this card came up for you and you were drawn to deck number 1, fear is really not a real issue. It's only if you focus on it. So know that that is the truth for that. Next card is the King of Cups. So really powerful card, the King of Cups. Lead with compassion today. So whatever you're doing, do it with compassion and love and a passion for what it is that you feel really moved forward about, that you can really propel yourself forward in. I was listening to one of the readers that I listen to, Minnow Pond on YouTube, Chris Reck, and I love him. I think he's great. He's also a fellow Pisces, and he talked about, I can't think of the name of the book, but it was a book that spoke about if you're following something that you pursue and that you're really passionate about, and maybe you're trying to find your purpose, look in your phone, he said, and pick the things that you notice you focus on. Well, I'm always sharing coffee memes, sunflowers, optimistic things that lift my spirit. My shirt says the optimistic by nature, right? I'm always calling myself an optimistic uplifter. So perhaps there are things that will help you move forward, especially with this King of Cups, leading with compassion. So lead with things that move your heart forward, spur you on. Others look to you for emotional healing. So that may be something. You may be someone who is an emotional healer and don't even realize it because of your kindness, your words, your wisdom, and the things that you can impart on others. So keep their secrets and remember to keep what I always say, what happens here stays here, especially when I'm doing healing or readings or anything like that. Keep their secrets. Like I said, a challenging diplomatic situation could cause turmoil. If you listen with your heart, then speak with your head, right? And mutually beneficial solutions will surface. So a lot of times with this card, what I feel, what I'm getting from that intuitively is listen with your heart, but not to speak. Listen to hear what that person has to say. The words will come when it's your turn to speak, and you'll just know intuitively what to say, and people will feel that compassion exuding from you. So allow yourself to stand in the energy of the King of Cups, which is a lot of love, a lot of empathy, and a lot of feelings. So know that if you're feeling stuff like that, the angels are encouraging you to let you be present in the moment. The next card is transformation. So again, if you chose deck number 1, we're in transformation. This is the time of transience, right? This is that time of flux. Nothing stays the same. Transformation is the butterfly, which is all about, to me, what does your soul need to know? That's the intuition our soul is asking. And this transformation card could also represent if you've been seeing snakes, the sign of transformation, right? They shed their skin. Butterflies, they come out of the cocoon, they metamorphosize. And I don't even know if that's the right word, but they move into the stage from caterpillar to the butterfly. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, You are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. So allow yourself to be transformed by all the things that light your soul and ignite your spirit, right? And so this card here is the Blue Angel. So this usually has to do with someone who is a male or a male dominated energy. I'm going to pull another card on that because usually that card needs a second card. But basically what we get with the male angel here is tenderness. This could be a male dog or a male pet. This could also be someone who is very compassionate with with angels, with animals, also with angels. So know that is someone you know. They may need a little extra tenderness right now. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe you are either a male or female, but maybe you carry more male energy where maybe the more male dominant energy needs a little more softness. So however that resonates with you, take what you can and leave the rest. And I will leave you with deck number one, pile number one here in Light and Love. So thank you for being here. Now, maybe you chose pile number two, deck number two, right? And so we're going to start with these cards next. And so if you were drawn to deck number two, the message here from your angels and the oracle, exploration, exploration. And exploration is really just that, exploring that which you maybe can't see fully yet, but you're just starting to see it on the horizon, like over my shoulder here. Like I would consider that the horizon, right on the edge, right? Leading edge, trying to step into something new. Keep exploring those possibilities. There's many new things that are coming. So, and again, when we don't know what's coming, right, this anxiety card comes up. So this comes up pretty frequently, and anxiety is really because you're too far into the future and you're not grounded in the present moment. So anxiety, what this message says from the angels is, we surround you with healing light of amethyst. So if you have the amethyst crystal, feel free to use it. It's a great crystal to help with grounding you with anxiety, to help to release that. You can also go out in the ground, take off your shoes and get grounded. That will help you be in the present moment. Feel the earth under your feet, feel the grass between your toes, and just in the moment, breathe and release that anxiety. Let that go so that everything else around you can flow. So take that deep breath and breathe in the beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. So that is the next card here with exploration. Now, our oracle message coming through today is clairsentience, and this is another creative card. So this card comes down to a 3, which is creativity in all its finest ways, right? Learning to trust your instincts and act accordingly. So clairsentience is really listening to that gut feeling, that knowing, where you just trust all that is, and you allow things to transpire on their own. And that's just a beautiful card for today. Learning to trust what is, your gut instincts, and listening to your soul as it speaks to you. And the next card from the angels is beauty. Now, I love that she has this little diamond here in the center of her chest. And really, that's that spark, that soul that's in each and every one of us. And as we allow it to expand and shine from within us, we illuminate the world. And by doing so, people are drawn to us like moths to a flame because our beautiful light shines through. And do you see these ripples in the water here? They represent all the beautiful energy that we send out to others in our thoughts, in our wishes, in our intentions that we send out. And by doing so, what does that do? It just ripples across further and further out. And what does that do? It always comes back to us, right? In the end, it always comes back. So continue to keep on shining your beautiful light and learn to trust your intuition, and learn that when you're giving out all this energy, if you're finding that it's not coming back to you, perhaps you need to change something a little bit, or perhaps you need to find different people to surround yourself with. Perhaps the people you're giving to are the energy vampires who are soaking all that energy in and they're not giving back. Maybe surround yourself with different people that will uplift your spirit and continue to help keep your light afloat and lifted, because you want to surround yourself with those people. The people who are the takers will always take. I still think it's good to give to them, but learn to have healthy boundaries so that they're not continuously taking where you feel drained. You should leave people and situations happier than when you came to them. If you don't, it's a really good message and maybe a little signpost, which I call, guidance, are the guidance from spirit. They're little signposts. They're not stop signs, and they're just guiding us along the way. If you come to one that feels stuck, it could just be you need to go, if you're always going right, then go left. You know what I mean? Just find a different way. So that leads me to the next card, which is an angel card, healing angel card. And it's all about a precious gift. And the precious gift today is friendship, family, and love. They are all the precious gifts that the angels are imparting upon us. Do not lose sight of what is most important. So no matter what you're going or growing through, if it has to do with family, friendships, any type of love, just know that these are precious gifts. Even if in the moment they don't feel like that, perhaps there's something that's coming up that's being birthed forward for you to be able to expand upon and to see where it is that you're feeling stuck, or maybe where you can't see that something is a gift, but it truly is. And just by noticing that or being aware, different things will start to open up more and more into your subconscious, where you can actually see them, maybe in the tangible world, and be able to understand more and more of that. Which leads me to the next card. This is our little mini tarot, and this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is a money card. This is about abundance. Money issues benefit from another look. So check on your budget at this point. Do you need to tighten your belt, or can you loosen it a notch? Really great question that the Seven of Pentacles comes up with. And sevens in the tarot are very, or even in numerology, are very spiritual numbers. They're times to go within and to really listen to the guidance, the inner intuition that our soul is speaking to us with. So it's also a time to reevaluate any current projects. Make sure that you're being very thorough so you don't miss anything, especially when we're in retrograde, which I believe we are. When you're seeing this, it may or may not be. And then evaluate your progress before proceeding. So really good card to just stop and think a little bit about where you are, where you're headed, and what could be moving you forward. And I'm going to pick one more angel on that. Actually, two just came out. So having faith and being spontaneous. So if you're feeling like it's a good time to step back, think about this, pay attention to what you feel that nudges you forward. And if something is like a spontaneous, like go for it now kind of feeling, then follow that. If it's just to have faith and stay in the present moment, then follow that. Listen to your intuition. It will never steer you wrong. So I will leave you with that in light and love from deck number 2. So, all right, now we're on to deck number 3. So if you stayed around this long, or maybe you chose deck number 3, I want to share these cards with you. And again, if you have not yet hit subscribe and subscribe to the channel, I encourage you to do that now. If you're enjoying this, I share cards every day that will give you different insights, intuitive, abundant blessings. We're going to be going through a bunch of different things that I'll share with you. So I just wanted to share that now. But deck number 3, or pile number 3 from your angels and oracles, is clairvoyance. So this is a great card that has to do with third eye, right? It's seeing from within. It's using our intuitive guidance system, right? And using that clairvoyant vision. We can see it in dreams. Sometimes you see prophetic future images, things that are about to happen, maybe that haven't yet. You see visions, different experiences. This card is a 5. It's all about things moving forward. It's busy time right now. It's things really starting to move if you've been feeling really stuck. Practice clairvoyant visualization to manifest your dreams, desires, and goals. So it's a really good time to be able to manifest, seeing things moving into fruition, like I was sharing. Just a powerful time for that. And also, the angels are saying it's a time of innocence. It's a time of bringing about your inner child, allowing that inner child to come out and play. Because maybe you've been keeping him or her at bay, and when you're all work and no play, you can't see that clairvoyant vision. That gets blocked. It's almost like somebody puts something in front of your third eye, because you have to be like a child in order to experience that. Think back to when you were a kid, right? When you were a kid, you probably had the best dreams. You played the most coolest games because you were a kid and you made them up. As you become an adult, you get serious, you get too stuck in your head, and you leave your heart. Well, if you can just get out of your head, drop down into your heart, boy, that childlike awe and wonder comes right back. And it's a really good time. I love these cards. The angel message, the next one is to imagine. It's a great time to use your imagination, right? Clearly visualize the life that you want, feel it in your heart and in your soul, and so it will become. So they're just kind of reiterating and reminding you to be like a child. Stop being so heavily laden with all the problems of the world, and maybe you're focusing too much on the news, never ending worry source. It's okay to listen to it, but then bring yourself back, go out and ground, do what you have to do to get yourself back into your heart and out of your head. It'll put you in a much better place, and you'll be able to receive much more of the guidance from your angels and the oracles, your loved ones, and you'll kind of just know the next right step to take. Now, the little mini tarot card we have here is the Page of Swords. So this is a great card. Pages are all about receiving messages. So pay attention to emails, songs on the radio, people that you run into, different messages that you might overhear someone talking about. They may actually have to do with you as well, or maybe you can take something from them, or you're receiving a message from the ethers. So it can come in many forms. But a swift answer may not be the right answer. Digging into the whys of the issue will give you a stronger base. So when pages come with swords, it's usually about cutting things away. Sometimes it can be difficulty. Don't dismiss any crazy ideas before you have examined them. So even the craziest ideas could have something to do with where you're headed today. So use your logic and reason to find a solution or refine an existing process. And challenges can be opportunities for growth. So I like to look at all challenges as an opportunity to grow, because no matter what you're going and growing through, it's going to help you in the long run with something else that is about to come forward. So the next card is from the angels. It's Archangel Gabriel. I love these cards. They all have to do with what they had to do with, and that was just the intention, what everyone needed to know for their highest and best good today for Motivational Monday. So Archangel Gabriel, the reason I love this card is he is the messenger angel. So if you know anything about the angels, you do know that Gabriel is one of the messengers. Pay attention to when I have the messages come in, I see a lot of hawks. So maybe you see different animals out in nature. Hawks to me are definitely messengers. Archangel Gabriel is here to bring through a message for you. That message is you will soon receive some positive news. Your channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep your heart open and speak your truth, lovingly and without fear. So perhaps you were drawn to card deck number 1 as well with the fear. Maybe you had anxieties in card deck number 2, but this message here in card deck number 3 is saying that the messaging is coming soon. You'll be receiving an answer. And what you'll be receiving is the wisdom from the sages, right? The wisdom of the ages, all the wisdom that your soul can impart towards you. And maybe your guidance system can bring that forward. You just have to be open to receive. So I'm really grateful you guys are here. I'm going to pick one more angel to round this out, and then we're going to pull an angel card, lucky angel card message. So the angel card message for everyone to wrap this up is a divine mystery. So you, along with the sun, the earth, the moon, and the stars, are part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each and every moment. Be present and feel the power of the now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. And that couldn't be a more perfect message for all of us, right, as we move forward. So I'm going to stop right here. And the card number is 607, which is this one right here. Your spiritual focus has put you on the right path, and your needs are being taken care of. So that message is 607. Your spiritual focus has put you on the right path, and your needs are being taken care of. So again, thank you for being here. I am Lisa, the multifaceted medium. Take care, brush your hair. Until we meet again, make sure you're subscribed, leave me a comment, and like this video for more. I will be sharing different messages, and I actually created a little list here of what the messages will be. So Mondays will be intuitive angel messages with the oracles. That's for Motivational Mondays. And these are all timeless messages. So I just want to share this with you guys. Tuesdays will be your higher self messages. What does your higher self need to know? And these will be transformational cards. These will be about surrendering to spirit, different things that can help you move forward. Wednesdays will be weekly Wellness Wednesdays. So these will be with the angels and the oils, things that will help you, inspire you to move forward with the oils, with the angels, with your well-being, whatever way that is. Thursdays will be Angelic Messages of Gratitude. These will be with some of the gratitude cards, and these are for Thankful Thursday. And Fridays will be Financial Abundance Messages. These are abundant blessing cards. So if you're tuning into any of those are some of the messages you can receive. And Saturdays, we're going to do a past, present, and future reading. And this is a combo of certain cards, all different decks that I'll use that I feel drawn to for you. So again, thank you for being here. I'm Lisa, the multifaceted medium. Till we meet again, take care, brush your hair, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.